The Buddha speaking of the poor old man. When the Buddha lived in Jetavana Vihara, an old man who was over 200 years old came to visit the Buddha from far away. This old man had beautiful eyebrows, large ears, neat and white teeth. His arms are longer than his knees. Judging by his appearance alone, the old man seemed to have auspicious appearance. But the old man was poor, hard-working, and scantily clad. His limbs and head and neck were exposed, and his stomach was often hungry. Only when walking would he move his body, indicating that he still had breath. When he heard that the Buddha lived in the world, he was very happy and made the vow day and night to see the Buddha. He started to travel since he made the vow. After 10 years of walking, finally he arrived. The old man came with a king and wanted to see the Buddha, but Shakra and Brahma guarded the gate and ordered not to notify the Buddha. Therefore, the old man shouted loudly, "I was born in this world. Unfortunately, I encountered poverty, hardship, hunger, and cold. I asked to die, but I didn't die. I live in this world without any support. I've heard that the world owner one is merciful and benefits all beings. All things depend on the Buddha, and they all receive his grace. I was very happy in my heart, and I made the vow day and night to see the Buddha. It took me 10 years from the beginning to travel to this place, and I just arrived today. I came here to beg for a special meeting with the Buddha so that I would be able to get rid of all the hardships. However, you are holding me back. Not only my wish cannot be fulfilled, but also it is against the Buddha's will. Is it a proper way to do this?" With his supernatural power, the Buddha knew what was happening. He turned his head and said to Ananda, "Have you ever seen an old man with auspicious symbol of longevity, but is suffering the retribution of his sins, and the karma is not over yet?" Ananda joined his palms and asked the Buddha, "How can a person with a blessed appearance suffer retribution? How can the person who suffers retribution have auspicious appearance? I have not seen that person. Where is he now?" The Buddha said, "He is just outside the door. Shakra and Brahma stopped him. Go and summon him. Let him come." So the old man wiggled his elbows and crawled forward. When the old man saw the Buddha, he was both sad and happy, with snot and tears intertwined. The old man bowed to the Buddha, put his hands together, knelt down, and said to the Buddha, "I was born in this world, and I encountered misfortune, poverty, hardship, hunger, cold. I asked to die, but still live. I heard that the world honored one is merciful and benefits all beings. All things depend on the Buddha, and they all receive grace. So I was very happy in my heart, and I made the vow day and night to see the Buddha's face. It's been 10 years since I started to travel, and I just arrived today. A minute ago, when I was outside and could not come in, I was thinking about going back, but I did not have enough strength. I really had no way out. I was just afraid that my death would defile the holy gate then I would commit more sins. I didn't realize that the world under one had sympathized with me. I was allowed to come in. So, even if I die today, I will no longer have any regrets. I hope that my life will end soon, then my sins will end. In the future lives, I will be blessed with superior wisdom by the grace of the Buddha. The Buddha said, the reason why people bear life is because of the existence of causes and conditions of life and death. You have many causes and conditions which led to this root of sin. Today, I will tell you about your past. In your previous life, you were born in a powerful country. At that time, you were a prince and you felt honorable, so you were very proud. You were cherished by your parents and served by the officials and the people, so you acted arbitrarily and bullied others at will. You were arrogant and conceited. You despised and did not accept others. Your wealth was huge, but it all came from the people. The people lived in poverty and were levied taxes. You only knew how to accumulate wealth and did not know how to give. At that time, there was a poor monk named Jingzhi. He came from a faraway land to you. The ascetic asked not much, only a cassock. Not only did you not accept him at all at that time, but also you treated the ascetic very viciously. You gave him neither clothes nor food. You let that ascetic sit in front of the door and forbade him to leave. In 7 days and 7 nights, the monk wasn't provided either food or water. With 1 breath left, his life was like the flame that was curled up on a candle and was about to go out. Seeing this, you were very happy, and you also gathered others to watch him. There was a minister who served you and persuaded you. Prince, do not do this. The ascetic has a kind heart, respects the true way, and keeps the virtues in mind. He is frozen, but he does not feel cold. His stomach lacks food, but he does not feel hungry. The reason why the ascetic came to beg for alms is to create blessings for you. Since you cannot give the ascetic a peaceful life, do not persecute him. I wish you will let him go and not incriminate yourself. The prince replied, What kind of person is he? And he pretends to be virtuous. I just tested him with little difficulty. I won't let him die. Just do as you say. Let him go. Don't worry about it. The prince released the ascetic and drove him out. The ascetic hadn't left far when he encountered a hungry thief on the way. The thief wanted to kill him. The ascetic said, I am a poor and frozen ascetic with a thin body supported only by skeletons. My flesh tastes fishy, not good to eat. Even if I'm killed, I will die in vain because I am useless for you. The hungry thief said, I have been starved for many days. What I eat is soil. Although you are thin, you are still meat. The thief refused to let the monk go and wanted the monk to die. The thief came forward and the monk stepped back. The scene was chaotic for a while. When the prince learned that the ascetic was trapped, he went to rescue him. He said, I have not given the ascetic any clothes or food. How can I let the hungry thief kill him? When the thief saw the prince, he bowed his head, confessed his sin, and let the monk go. The ascetic at that time is now Maitreya Bodhisattva. The noble and proud prince at that time is you. You are being punished by poverty today because you were stingy in your previous life. The reason you live long is because you saved the life of the ascetic in your previous life. Sins and blessings arise in response to actions, like shadow following the body, and like echoes echoing voices. The old man said to the Buddha, "The past evil deeds have been repaid. I hope that this sin will end today. May I become a monk in the remaining years of my life. In the future, I will always serve the Buddha." The Buddha said, "Good, good." At that time, the old man's beard and hair naturally fell to the ground, and the robe was naturally worn on his body. The old man resumed strong physical strength and smart eyes and ears. He immediately obtained superior wisdom and entered the door of Samadhi.